That's right, baby. J-Rocc is here. It is time for the most electrifying movie review in all of YouTube-tainment. This is J-Rocc's
Movie versus Trailer Review
for Doctor Strange 2 in the Multiverse of Madness. Oh, that's right, baby. J-Rocc says, spoiler alert. If you have not seen the movie and you do not want this spoil for you, make sure you go back and come back and check out J-Rocc's movie versus trailer review, where we will decide which one was better. Was it the movie or was it the trailer? The answer might shock you. Finally, J-Rocc has come back to YouTube. Oh, what is happening in with the millions?
Do you smell what the rock is?
And millions of J-Rocc's fans from all over the world. Oh, that's right, J-Rocc is here. Man, we're about to do this movie versus trailer review for Doctor Strange 2 in the Multiverse of Madness. J-Rocc says this. If you haven't seen the movie, you don't want to spoil, make sure you go check it out and come back and tell J-Rocc which one you thought was better, the movie or the trailer. That's what we do in the most electrifying movie review in all of YouTube-tainment. We will go through the trailer and we will look at things in the trailer, talk about what was in the trailer. Was that in the movie? Was it, how did they do it in the trailer? Did they piece it together to make it seem like something that it was not? J-Rocc says this. We finna have a lot of fun. We're not gonna waste some more time, baby. Let's get it on. Let's start it out. Let's see what we got going. First one.
Every night, I dream the same dream.
Let's back up.
The same dream.
Hang on.
I dream.
All right. So this part right here, this is, I want to say it's toward the end of the movie. Right, it's, I would say, like in the last, I don't know, chapter of the movie, where Doctor Strange, he's trying to find a way to battle the Scarlet Witch, and he's in a different universe, if you will, since it's the multiverse. He's in a different universe now, and he's going to see the evil Doctor Strange. All right, to get, I forgot the name of the book. It's called some book that has this enchanted power that's gonna allow him to defeat the Scarlet Witch. So yeah, that's what's happening in this part right here. Let's keep going.
The same dream.
All right, so here's what's happening right here at this part right here. All right, so this is right at the beginning, within like the first 5 minutes of the movie. All right, America Chavez, she has the powers to, you know, go through different dimensions and go through different multiverses seemingly at will. The problem is that her candy ass doesn't know how to control it. And so she says the only time it opens up is when she's really, really afraid. And this is the moment where she gets really afraid. She's right there with another universe's Doctor Strange, who was in the process of trying to protect her from this demon, but sees that there's really no other option, so he tries to steal her power so nobody else could get it, which would then in effect kill her because she wouldn't be able to survive that. However, the monster catches up with Doctor Strange, knocks him out, all right, kills, damn near, well, gives him a death blow, if you will, hangs her up. She's afraid. The portal opens up, sucks her into this version, this Marvel's universe's Doctor Strange, all right? Yep, right there. He goes into this right at the beginning. Wakes up.
The nightmare begins.
This right at the beginning.
I did what I had to do.
Yeah, see, this is when he went into that tower at the beginning. He gets the book, all right, kills the evil Doctor Strange. Or did he? I'm gonna leave that alone for now, all right? But kills the evil Doctor Strange, gets the book. All right, now he's finna cast all the spells and use the magic or whatnot, conjure up the plan to fight against the Scarlet Witch, who thus far in the movie has been whooping everybody's Rudy Poo candy ass.
To protect protect our world. You can't control everything, Strange. You opened the doorway between universes. We don't know who or what will walk through it.
All right, so here's the issue with this whole thing. After, even though it's after Endgame, right, this movie, J-Rocc says one of the things that they have done is they tried to connect it with the spell that Doctor Strange cast in Spider-Man No Way Home, right? When in reality, it might be a continuation of that, but this is more so its own movie, right? And yes, sure, Multiverse, they messed with it in previous movie. He closed it up. Yeah, they try to make that distinction, that continuation, but it's really its own movie. All right, it's coming behind that. So they did a marvelous job of advertising and making it seem like, oh, the multiverse is open and anything and everything is just coming through, right? When in reality, not really what's happening here. Okay, all right. They introduced us to the multiverse in the Spider-Man movie, all right? However, that's not really what's happening here.
Wanda,
Yeah.
what do you know about the multiverse?
Viz had his theories. He believed it was dangerous.
All right, so this is the cloud. All right, so let me go back real quick. So this dark cloud is coming, all right? Remember I said when, America Chavez came through the portal, right? And she came through and she was being attacked by this huge demon. Doctor Strange sees it, comes down, saves her, brings her in. She tells him all about the multiverse, what's happening. Shows him the dead body of the Doctor Strange. Because originally when you saw Stephen Strange wake up in the morning, he thought it was all a dream. But in reality, no. That actually happened. And so J-Rocc says she goes and shows him the dead body of the previous Doctor Strange to show him this is no joke. All right, Doctor Strange goes to Wanda, okay, to try to ask for her help, see what happened. She begins to talk to him about Westview and how she messed up, and he was like, "Look, I ain't here to talk about that. I need your help. We got this young girl. She can travel through all these, multiverses at will." All right, but then Scarlet Witch shows her hand. She actually says, why don't you bring America here and I can protect her here? But then Strange realized I never told you her name, and that's when he realized, oh shit, damn. So it's you. It's been you this whole time trying to kill this little girl. Come to find out, she is still having dreams, visions of her little boys back from Westview. And she wakes up, or she has this dream every night, every day, when she goes to bed about being with her boy that she created in Westview. She wakes up to realize it was just a dream. All right? And so she believes that if she gets this young girl's power, she can travel through the multiverse and be with her young boys. Yeah. Don't really work out like that though. All right? But this is right at the beginning when she is telling Doctor Strange, hand her over to me quietly, peacefully. All right? Those demons that I've been sitting after her through all the multiverses, all right? I've been having mercy. Now it's time the mercy to stop. It's time for you to hand her candy ass over to me. And Doctor Strange says, well, what if we don't? And then she hit him with the line. Then it won't be Wanda coming for her. It's going to be the Scarlet Witch. Oh, and she wasn't bullying on this one. This is where the cloud comes. Oh! Of Doctor Strange and his crew. All right, they ready. This dark cloud is coming, and Scarlet Witch ain't playing.
I'm sorry, Steven.
All right, so right here, he says, "I'm sorry, Steven." Again, they do a good job of editing these trailers to make it seem like something is happening that's really not happening. It's one of the reasons why J-Rocc loves to do these movie versus trailer reviews, to break it down and show you it's actually happening in the movie and in a trailer. All right, this right here, when I saw this, okay, I'm sitting here thinking, okay, it's time for Doctor Strange to pay for his crimes and what he did in, the multiverse with Spider-Man. No, not what happened. So here's what happened. Scarlet Witch tries to go and get America from Doctor Strange, but don't happen like that. Like I said, America gets scared. She opens up the portal. Both she and Doctor Strange end up traveling different dimensions, and they land in a new universe. And in this universe, obviously, there's a Doctor Strange there, but apparently, well, they lied and said he died fighting Thanos. But in reality, they killed him because he had gone mad, right? He had got into this evil book that he created. Don't remember the name of it. It doesn't matter what its name is. Only thing that matters is that Doctor Strange got a hold of it, and Doctor Strange became evil Doctor Strange, all right? And so they ended up killing him. The Illuminati, which I'll get to in just a minute, killed Doctor Strange, right? Black Bolt, couldn't think of his name, kills Doctor Strange with the scream, of course. The evil Doctor Strange. And now the new Doctor Strange from the other multiverse with America comes through. And they go to seek refuge and help, all right? And then they run into this jabroni. Now, J-Rocc don't remember his name.
Told you it doesn't matter what your name is!
But the fact of the matter is that at first, they embrace. He makes it seem like, hey, we here for you, man. We brothers. Got you, man. Come on in, bro. Where you been at? We was expecting you. But then he put something in the tea that they're drinking. They started, getting dizzy and, all the whatnot. This is when he says, I'm sorry, Steven. They want to capture him because they are afraid of what he could do. They are afraid of what he could become. And so this is where he comes in and says, I'm sorry, Steven. Yeah, this is when he's entering. This is right towards the end when he gets thrown. Actually, what happened, Wanda captures America. All right. And then she does something where she actually uses America's power, opens another portal, sends Doctor Strange through it, and then he lands here. And this is where he has to go and find the evil Doctor Strange to get the book from him. Yeah. See how they made it seem like they were coming to get Doctor Strange because of what he did in Spider-Man No Way Home. It's not what's happening here, man. Yep, the Illuminati.
We should tell him the truth.
Now, J-Rocc says this. There were some cameos and some appearances in this movie, all right? First and foremost, obviously, Black Bolt. Okay, he's there. He doesn't speak, obviously, because if he does, he'll kill everybody. Sergeant Carter, or Captain Carter, rather.
It doesn't matter what her name was!
She's there, obviously, in the trailer. You saw that. But there are some additional appearances that we didn't see. Obviously, we saw Captain Marvel, but not from, the Avengers Captain Marvel. All right, this one's black. And then they had Reed Richards. You might know him as Mr. Fantastic, Stretch. Yes, stretchy guy. All right, he shows up. Didn't expect that. That one was a shocker. And then he talks to them. Doctor Strange is talking to them about what's happening, what's going on, and what he needs help with. They began to talk about what happened to the other Doctor Strange because he read the statue outside that says, I thought the other Doctor Strange was killed from fighting Thanos. And that's when Professor Xavier shows up and says, we should tell him the truth about what happened. That's when they reveal to him what happened to the other Doctor Strange or whatnot. Now, J-Rocc says this. Appearances and cameos in the movies are becoming a big thing. It's almost sort of like the Royal Rumble in WWE. You have guest appearances, guest surprises, shocking returns, and that sort of thing in the Royal Rumble. And a lot of these movies, especially Marvel movies, you'll even see them in the DC movies, are starting to become a big deal. Or they've become a big deal, I should say. The issue in this movie is that J-Rocc didn't like is the fact that the Illuminati was there, and they lasted all about but a good 5-10 minutes. Yeah, because Wanda went through all of them. She went through what she did Black Bolt, how she killed Black Bolt probably was the I don't want to say unique way of killing him, but all I can say is yeah, she basically, Reed Richards is telling her that this is Black Bolt. He can kill you with just one speech of his voice, which wasn't smart. But then she says, what voice? What mouth? Or she says he can kill you with one word from his mouth. She's like, what mouth? It's sort of like the Matrix when Neo's mouth began to disappear. Yeah, similar to that. And then he tries to speak, and then the blast explodes his skull. I mean, it was like, damn, Marvel. And then what they did with Mr. Fantastic, I'm like, this, okay. He reaches the, the stretch arm out to her, all right, and she literally turns him into like silly string. Like, he didn't last but like a good 5 minutes. And then Captain Marvel and Captain Carter, they see what's happening, and then they go to work. All right, they start fighting her, and then Captain Carter has an old line, oh, I can do this all day, and then she throws a shield. Wanda catches it, throws the shield back at her with so much force that it literally impales her torso, and now she's dead. Then here comes Captain Marvel to try to save the day. The Scarlet Witch crushes her with this big statue. Now she's gone. Then here comes Professor X. He's coming to save the day, right? He gets off one move, the infamous. All right, tries to get in her head. While he's in there, he sees Wanda, not the Scarlet Witch, Wanda, and tries to, because she is trapped underneath some sort of jail type of thing, which was indicating that, hey, she has been trapped. If I rescue Wanda and I can get her out of here, maybe she can come and fight the Scarlet Witch. But the Scarlet Witch literally kills Professor in her head. I guess because he's in her head and she's not in his. I guess that's how it works. But whatever. Now all the Illuminati's dead. All right. And so Doctor Strange has to fight to get free because America has been trapped there along with Doctor Strange, and they fighting to get out. But yeah, not going on. Yeah, that's when they were going in between dimensions right at the beginning of the movie. Yeah, that's just got out there. Yep, Doctor Strange, see, fighting Wanda, Captain Marvel.
You break the rules.
Yeah, that's right at the beginning where Doctor Strange goes and rescues America from the demon that Wanda sent.
Become the hero. I become the enemy. I do it.
This is the statue that Doctor Strange saw. Says the other Doctor Strange, he died fighting Thanos, which is really not what happened.
I do it. I become the enemy.
Yeah, see. All right, see, this is right at the end right here, okay? This is right at the end. Throughout the movie, one of the things that America Chavez has been saying is, I can't control my powers. I can't control my powers. I can't control my powers. All right, and towards the end, Doctor Strange casts a spell, right? Because you got to keep in mind, they're in multiple different dimensions, all right? So they're not like literally in the same dimension. All of this is happening through different dimensions. Doctor Strange casts this spell, and you remember at the beginning when I told you that the Doctor Strange that originally was trying to protect America got killed, but then they got hurled into the current dimension. Well, they buried that body, but Doctor Strange remembered that, conjured up this spell, and says, all right, he's gonna do something. I can't remember what the lady said exactly, but she said, how are you gonna fight him when you're not alive? And she said, who said I had to be alive? And then he conjures up this spell, resurrects the body, and becomes zombie, if you will, Doctor Strange. All right. And the damned, the spirits of the damned come. They start circling and hurling around Doctor Strange. Says, you have violated the forbidden rule of, resurrecting a dead body using the curse. And they come try to snatch him and take him. All right. But then the lady that's with him, I can't remember her name.
It doesn't matter what her name was.
She shoots all the demons back to hell, if you will. At least that's what she says she was doing. Cast a spell. The evil, the zombie Doctor Strange get theirs, fights off Wanda, and tells America, you can do it, you can control your powers, you can do it all alone, you have the ability to do it, yada, yada, yada. So, she has that moment like in the Matrix, she's beginning to believe, And so she starts to fight Wanda. She get a couple of good licks in, and then I shouldn't say Wanda, the Scarlet Witch. Start getting a couple of licks in. Scarlet Witch said, okay, sister girl, all right, that's enough of this. And then America looks at her and said, I can't beat you, so let me give you what you want. Takes her exactly where she was trying to go from the whole beginning, to the dimension with her children, right? When she gets there, the children are scared of her because they know who she is. They know she's a Scarlet Witch. Wanda is there trying to protect the kids, protect the babies like any mother would, right? So she throws Wanda, right? Scarlet Witch goes up to the kids and say, y'all don't gotta be afraid, I'll never hurt you or do anything like that, all right? But the kids don't want nothing to do with her. Wanda gets up, fights off the Scarlet Witch, all right? And then she tells Wanda, just know that they will be loved, all right? Because now the Scarlet Witch realizes everything she's been fighting for, all the smackdown she's been laying is all for naught, because she's gonna get there and the kids are not gonna accept her. All right, and it finally hit her, and when she saw with her own eyes, that damn. And so, yeah, this is what it happens at the end right here.
It doesn't seem fair.
Yeah, so they fight. Yeah, that's her fighting the Scarlet Witch. Yeah, that's when Professor X goes into her head. See, the damn coming to get him. Yep, all what I just said. Ho ho ho! J-Rocc says, now it's time for J-Rocc to give his verdict on which one he thought was better, the movie or the trailer. J-Rocc says this: considering the fact, you got to keep in mind, the way the trailer was being depicted is it was coming across as though Doctor Strange was now finna be punished and judged for using or casting a spell, which ended up screwing up, Peter screwed it up, ended up opening the multiverse, exposing their reality, all type of threats and dangers. All right, so I'm thinking the Illuminati is coming to judge him and punish him or whatever the case may be for what he did in the No Way Out movie or No Way Home movie, excuse me. No Way Out, I'm thinking about WWE. But with that being said, that is not what's happening here. This movie, the Spider-Man No Way Home movie, introduces us to the multiverse concept. But that is not what's going on in this movie. He's not being judged about what happened in the previous movie. This is all about the Scarlet Witch trying to get America Chavez's power so she can travel the realms at her leisure. All right? And the way Scarlet, look, let me just say this before I tell you which one I thought was better. Scarlet Witch stole the show. She stole the show. All right? The way Elizabeth Olsen, her fine ass, the way she depicted and drew out that evilness of the Scarlet Witch Witch's power were put on full display, and I loved it. There was a scene in this movie that's almost straight out of a horror movie, where they're running down this tunnel trying to get away from Scarlet Witch. She comes out, her eyes are red, and I was like, Marvel, this ain't no damn family friend movie. I thought this was PG-13. Y'all going this route? You got zombies. I'm like, come on. Like, are y'all sure? Like, this ain't no family. I ain't taking my kids to see it. I know that damn much. All right, but be that as it may, it's time for the Great One's verdict. Which one he thought that was better, the movie or the trailer? Now, keep in mind, when J-Rocc makes his decision on which one he thought was better, that doesn't mean the other one was bad, right? There's been some movies where I thought the trailer was better than the movie. That wasn't J-Rocc saying that the movie sucked. It's just a way of him saying that the trailer was better, all right? But considering how I got to give them a good job with the trailer, because they threw the Great One a curveball, all right? And J-Rocc couldn't hit it. Normally J-Rocc bats those damn things out the park, right? But considering the fact that, they threw a curveball, they didn't put all the best parts in the trailer, J-Rocc says in this case, which one was better, the movie or the trailer? J-Rocc is going to have to say the trailer was better than the movie, considering how the trailer, threw a swerve, threw a curveball at us about this whole thing, and it made it seem like it was one thing when it wasn't. All right, and I didn't know they were going to unleash the Scarlet Witch, and to the degree that they did. All right, I honestly thought I might have possibly saw Thanos in the movie. I like, considering how they were traveling through all these different dimensions, wouldn't have been shocked one time if I had seen Thanos. All right, wouldn't have been shocked. Of course, he's not in there. All right, and the way the movie ended was eye-opening, and that's why I said, did he really kill Doctor Strange? Right, and because that third eye opened right at the end, so there's obviously going to be a third Doctor Strange movie at some point, or at least that's what it's implying. But can't wait to see what Marvel has in store next. All right, hell of a movie. Definitely gonna see it again. All right, enjoyed it, and better than I thought it was. All right, some people give the movie 7s, and I was like, no, bro, this movie is a solid 9. At least for me, it is. I'm not saying it was perfect. I didn't like how they brought in the Illuminati and they lasted all but 10 minutes. I get it. You want to show the power of the Scarlet Witch. All right, I think that would have been a way to do it without making them seem so weak. Right? That was one of the great ones problems with the Justice League movie, the Zack Snyder version. All right, you bring in Darkseid. All right, I get it. You know, he's not fully powered, but you bring in Darkseid to fight. He's supposed to be the big bad guy, and freaking Zeus, and whoever, I can't remember, whoever else, impales him with an axe and sends him all flying somewhere. I'm like, so what are you supposed to do against the Justice League? Like, really? But anyway, all right, didn't like that part of it, but for the most part, it was good. I liked the pacing of it. I didn't seem bored. You know, it kept you interested, like you had to pay attention. Like, the biggest question was, at least for me, how are they going to stop the Scarlet Witch? How are they going to stop her? Because she does not seem stoppable, and Doctor Strange didn't appear like he had any answers. Like, he didn't know what to do. All right, all the other Avengers was gone. Nobody was coming in to help. All right, and you know, I don't know. Help me out with this. Who is the more powerful Avenger? Is it the Scarlet Witch, or is it a fully powered Thor? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Is it Thor? Or you might even throw Hulk in there. Even though Hulk, you know, he don't use magic or he haven't got lightning, but it's sheer force and power. Who's the strongest Avenger? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Y'all let me know. All right? But it is now your turn to comment as to which one you thought was better, the movie or the trailer, and why. Why did you think it was better than the movie? Or which one you thought was better and why? Do you think the trailer was better than the movie? Let me know why. You thought the movie was better than the trailer? Let J-Rocc know why. All right? Post your comments down below. Let J-Rocc know what you thought of his movie versus trailer review to this video. No rhyme intended on that line. If you enjoyed J-Rocc's movie versus trailer review, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and share. Be sure that you hit that bell so you can be notified when it is time to be electrified. Thank you for joining J-Rocc. Stay tuned for my next video. Mamba, GG, and Wakanda forever. Let me smell what J-Rocc is cooking.